Interview Q&A, questions and answers. So we want to start by asking, what is a job interview? A job interview is a conversation between you and the employer. The employer will ask questions about your current or past work experience, your educational background, and skills. Why is a job interview important? You can ask a student to read this, or you can read it out loud. A job interview will help you learn more about the job position. It will give you the opportunity to explain why you're qualified for the job. As the teacher, you can expound on this by asking students the following question. For example, have you ever been on a job interview before? If yes, how was your experience? What kind of job were you applying for? Where it says test your knowledge, circle the correct answer. You can ask students to do this on their own, or you can read, for example, an employer is, and have the class answer the question. The same for the true or false. Here's a quick reflections of an ESL teacher with me, Teacher Dara. I actually did this exercise in my ESL classroom. First, the students knew the day before they had to dress in interview clothing. And as you can see here, I demonstrated what is an interview and how it would look. And some of the students would sit with me and I would ask them questions and they would answer them. This is a great way to get your students involved in the interview process. If you work with students face to face, this would be a great opportunity for them to practice interview. So now we're going to look at types of interview questions. There are different types of job interviews. Each interview will be different and the questions will be the same or different. For this lesson, we will learn the most common interview questions. For example, can you tell me about yourself? And then I give some examples. Now in this unit, because you are talking about interview, you can have your students practice with each other, or you can do this in groups where each student takes turns. In the following pages, you will see additional questions. For example, what are your strengths and weaknesses? And we also discuss comfortable and appropriate questions versus inappropriate questions at an interview. Check out the Job Readiness Workbook for additional practice.